Hello and welcome to Atheist Bible Study number 41. I'm Joe Dixon. Every week I read from the Bible and pretty much talk shit about it. It's great. Anyway, I'm assisted in my complete blasphemy with the help of alcoholic beverages. Today we're going to have two bottles. We're going to have 2 bottles of Jack Daniel's Black Jack Cola because we're in a mood. So let me just pop these babies open. There we go. I'll have to get the top later. Anyway, so let's, I'm going to have a nice little glass. You're welcome to join me at home if you like. You don't even have to be my brother to do this. Ha! I highly recommend drinking and Bible reading. They just go together like you wouldn't believe. Here we go. Oh, very good. Oh, hell. I have no more in there. Let's try this baby. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Save a little bit more for later. Did I sound like it's southern there? Was that a southern accent? Alright, here we go. Now, Atheist Bible Study number 41. Now, previously, what happened was, these guys all get escaped, whatever, from Egypt or whatever. They leave bondage, slavery, supposedly. But the head guy, a guy named by the name of Moses, gets to go in and out of the emperor's house or something, which it was very strange to me that a slave could talk to the emperor anytime he wanted to. But we've already covered that. In any case, they're now in the wilderness. They're hanging out. Oh, just previously to this last week, God, after getting a request for meat, because the people were eating something called manna, and they go, oh, enough of the manna. Please, God, give us meat. And God said, hey, okay, here's meat. And they get meat, and then he kills them. God kills them for getting meat. Yes, yes, he has to give them meat. And he gives a plague on them and kills them all. So anyway, now here we are. That's happened, and now they're still in the desert hanging around. And this is called The Israelites Prepare to Enter Canaan. So let's begin. And this, the Atheist Bible Study, number 41. The Lord, sorry, all right. The Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Paran, saying, send out men to look over the land of Canaan, which I have promised to the children of Israel. Send a man from every tribe, each one to be a ruler among his people. Moses chose 12 men. Of course, what else would he choose? Chicks? We've covered that. All right. So Moses chose 12 men. Doesn't say if they are angry or not. Moses chose 12 men, one from each of the tribe of Israel. Because Israel, I guess, has 12 tribes. I don't know. Why? What's wrong with one tribe? They gotta have 12 tribes. Don't ask me. He sent them out to spy out the land of Canaan, saying to them, go up into the mountains and look over the land. This is my Moses voice, what the hell? See what it is like, whether the people who dwell there are strong or weak, few or many. See what the land itself is like that they dwell in, whether it is good or bad. See what other cities are like, whether they live in tents or in strong buildings. See whether the land is rich or poor, whether it has wood or not, and bring back some fruit of the land. Now it was time for the first ripe grapes. So the men went out and searched the land. They came to a brook, and there they cut down a branch and a cluster of grapes on it. They carried it between them slung on a staff, and they brought also some pomegranates and figs. They gave the place the land of Ishkal, or whatever you call it, I don't know. Meaning a cluster of grapes. I like to call this a cluster of fucks. But they call it a cluster of grapes. These fuckers. Because look what they're planning to do. They're like, oh, let's look at this land. Oh, it looks kind of nice. Oh, can we have this? God has promised to us. It's ours. We're going to get it. Now, yeah, look at all these people have this land of food. Let's see if we can share. After all, seems like a nice place. Let's check it out. But no. Anyway. They searched through the land for 40 days, because that 40 number for some reason keeps coming up. I don't know. 40, 40, 40. Let me tell you something. I'm in my 40s. Not that great. But 40 days, 40 nights, 40 days of them searching, 40 days of this. I don't know. Everything's 40. Then they returned to Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel and brought word to them and showed them the fruit of the land. Look, fruit, fruit, fruit. It's not meat, but we'll take it. Don't ask for meat. Don't ask for meat. God's a vegetarian, apparently. Oh, where's my mayonnaise? Let me put it back in the glass. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. The people murmur against Moses. And when the men returned, they said to Moses, let's do a voice for them. I haven't done the voices in a while. Let me do a voice. And when the men returned, they said to Moses, we came to the land to which you sent us. It's indeed flowing with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it. Yet the people are strong who dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very large. We saw the children of Anak there. The Ammonites inhabit the south. The Hittites, the Jebusites, and the Amorites live in the mountains, and the Canaanites have the land by the sea and along the river Jordan. Caleb, who had been among the men sent out to spy out the land, silenced the people and said, let us go at once and take possession of the land, for we are strong enough to overcome it. Forget all these other fuckers living there. We're good. We're good. We're good people. We got the love of God, and we're going to show our love by slaughtering people already on the land. We'll overcome it. We shall overcome. We shall overcome their land. For deep in my heart, I'm a bastard. I will overcome their land. But the others who had gone out with him said, we are not able to fight those people, for they are stronger than we. And they gave an evil report to the. I'm sorry, that was a. We were not able to fight those people, for they are stronger than we. Now, back to the narration. And they gave an evil report to the children of Israel concerning the land they had searched out, saying, that land which we went to look over is land that eats up its inhabitants. All the people we saw in it are men of great height. Oh, we saw their giants and the sons of Anak, who also descended from giants, who look like grasshoppers, we look like grasshoppers by the side of them. Oh, they're so big, they're big. Oh. Yeah, because you wouldn't want to take on people your own size or bigger than you. No, go after them. We'll take the land, but they gotta be small. We're looking for children. We're gonna. Ooh. Then all the congregation lifted up their voices and cried, which is they are wont to do. All the people wept that night. And the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron, saying to them, would to God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or that we had died in the wilderness. Why has the Lord brought us to this land to be killed in battle, so that our wives and children may be captured? Would it not be better for us to return to Egypt? Ricky. And the people said to one another, let us choose a captain and let us return to Egypt. Let's choose a captain and return to Egypt. Then Caleb and Joshua, who had also been with those who had searched the land, which we said previously, I don't know why they repeated it, spoke to all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we have passed through to look over is an exceedingly good land. If the Lord is pleased with us, then we will bring up, then he will bring us into this land and give it to us, a land flowing with milk and honey. But do not rebel against the Lord, and do not fear the people of the land, for they have no defense. That's right, we don't go after people who can defend themselves. The Lord is with us, so do not fear them. But the people threatened to stone them. I want to stone everybody in this story. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle before all the children of Israel, and God said to Moses, because he's got to always bitch to Moses. God is, of course, needless to say, God is pissed. Who? I don't know. He just says, How long will these people provoke me? How long would it be before they believe me? For all the signs which I've shown them, I will strike them with a plague. Which he's already done, by the way. How many plagues, how many people has he killed already? By the time they get to freaking the land of milk and honey, there'll be 12 people. He's killing everybody every 5 minutes. How long will these people provoke me? How long would it be before they believe me? For all the signs that I've shown them, I will strike them with a plague. I will disinherit them and make a great nation of you alone, says to Moses. You know. And Moses asked God's forgiveness. All right. Moses answered the Lord, saying, then the Egyptians shall hear of it, and they will tell the inhabitants of this land, who have heard that you are the Lord of this people. They have heard that you are seen by them face to face, that your cloud stands over them, and that you go down before them by daytime in a pillar of cloud and in a pillar of fire by night. If now you kill all this people, the nations which have heard of you, listen to this, if now you kill all this people, the nations which have heard of your fame will say, yeah, because you're famous, God. I don't know if you know that. The people are going to talk shit about you if you're, because you're famous. What are you doing? You kill all these people. It's just a weird thing to say, fame. Fame, I want to live forever. Because the Lord was not able to bring these people into the land which he promised them, he has destroyed them in the wilderness. So look, people are going to talk about you, God, if you do this, so don't do it. This is what a weird persuasion. You know, you're very famous. And if you go out there and you just kill everybody, what are people going to say? The Inquirer, TMZ, they're just going to be all over your ass. I wouldn't do it if I were you, Lord. Now I beg of you, this is still Moses speaking, let the Lord's power be great, even as you have spoken, saying the Lord is patient. Yeah, he sounds real patient, isn't he? And of great mercy. Yeah, what mercy? Every 5 minutes with the goddamn plague. Very merciful. Oh, what the mercy. The Lord is patient and of great mercy, forgiving sin and wrongdoing. Pardon, I beg of you, the sin of this people according to the greatness of your mercy, as you have forgiven them from Egypt until what? Pardon, I beg of you, the sin of this people according to the greatness of your mercy, as you have forgiven them from Egypt even until now. So when they were in Egypt, you forgave for what? I don't know. They were in bondage. You shouldn't have put them in bondage in the first place, but they're in bondage, you get them out. You want your ass kissed constantly because you got them out of bondage, and now you're killing them systematically as they go along the land and desert, even as they listen to you, and you get upset every 5 minutes because they complain about something. Which, you know, if I was in the desert for 40 fucking years, I would have some good goddamn complaints myself. Who complained to me? I'm God. How dare you complain? I put you in a goddamn desert. Here, eat the fucking manna. Eat the manna. I don't want to give you meat. Eat the manna. I don't want you to go kill all these people. There's land over there, land of milk and honey. People live there already. Do I tell you to go over there and meet the people and make friends with them and get all peacefully join and together and own this land? No. It's your land. I want you to go there and take it from them. Take it, because I'm the Lord God. Aren't I a loving God? Aren't I such a big fucking loving God? Aren't I the most wonderful God? Oh, no wonder everyone loves me so much. Oh, yes. The murmurs are punished. The murmurs are punished. The people murmured about we should go back to Egypt. Of course they're punished. How could it not be? And God said to Moses, because of those men who have seen my glory, and what glory we've seen, and the miracles I did in Egypt, again with the Egypt, I'm just great. I'm so great. This guy just patting himself on the back. And the miracles I did in Egypt and in the wilderness have not listened to my voice, and they indeed shall not see the land which I promised to their fathers. Say to the children, I'm not going to read the rest of the whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then he just bitches and moans about they're not grateful enough to his bullshit. And then at the end here, he basically doesn't allow the people to go into the land who upset him. And of the men whom Moses sent to search out the land, and who returned and made the congregation murmur against him, against Moses, by giving an evil report, by basically telling them there are big people in the land, all except Caleb and Joshua died of a plague sent by the Lord. That's it. I'm not going to read it. That's what happens. He gives them a plague because they complain, like, listen, there are big fuckers there. We can get killed. God said, don't you trust me? How dare you? You go in there, you'll fight. There's land there, and you shall take the land, because I'm a loving God. I love everybody. I love him so much. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Can't you see how much I love you? I love you. Come here. I love you so much. I love you so fucking much. Ladies and gentlemen, that is, I don't know, I don't, How many people has this man killed already? How many people? The last couple of stories, this fucker has been it's been like one goddamn slaughter. Who's gonna be left by the time I get to the end of this part of the fucking Bible? He's just killing everybody. Everybody dies. Everything is a plague here, a plague there. I don't like this. Plague, I don't like plague, 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 plague. How are they Christians? Somebody explain that to me. How is that Christianity? I don't get it. I really don't. How can people possibly tell me this book is a good book and get the more so that we should learn from this book and it's just so wonderful? How is it conceivable that people can say statements like this? Do you have if you are a Christian, you're looking at this, do you have any idea how fucking stupid you sound? You sound like a goddamn moron. You know why? Because I'm reading it. And this mythical being you have this love affair with, lunatic. He's a fucking lunatic. It's sick. It's a sick book. The Bible is a sick fucking book. Sick, sick, sick. Atheist Bible Study number 41. See you next week.